Let's talk about the scoreboard. Basically, let's talk about the old one first, I guess, and why we needed a new one.
The old one was about 9 or 10 years old, and it had become obsolete, so we were at the point where we could not get new parts for it anymore. And when we moved, it was wired underground, and when they built the new concession stand, we were really stretching the wire beyond what was recommended. So it really forced us to, without be able to get parts, it really forced us to get a new scoreboard.
Let's talk about the new scoreboard. It's all LED, kind of state-of-the-art?
Yeah, very much so, state-of-the-art. And even when Gabers did the wiring, they had to power it down because now it takes about as much power as a hairdryer. So we were real pleased with that. State-of-the-art, it's wireless, so now we don't have to worry about any type of wiring in the ground. It works great for us.
It's a little eco-friendly then.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Let's talk about the process of when you guys decided to go with the scoreboard, looking for donations, and how you came about with GM.
Okay, well, last year we were having problems with the old scoreboard, so we knew that it was going to be a fundraiser that we were going to have to go out and see if we could raise. And the board identified a number of businesses that we thought we should contact and talk to about who would want to sponsor it. And I know Mike Oss is very involved in Rhinelander GM and Toyota in the community. And I started with Mike, and I called Mike and I asked him if he would want to sponsor the board. And I told him that we were looking at getting multiple sponsors, and he asked, how much it would be, and he stepped forward and he said he would sponsor the whole board. And we were elated at that point. And that was probably in December. And then I worked with his daughter Megan from then on the artwork on it. And what we were able to do is to have home of the Hodags on the top and Rhinelander GM and Toyota on the bottom.
Can you talk about what this means to the Diamond Club and the Hodag baseball community?
Oh, we feel we have the best facility north of Highway 29 here. Our field, infield, outfield, concession stands are just the best that we see around any place. And this just tops it off, is to have a scoreboard like this, just great in color and eco-friendly, wireless, and we feel that it's going to be something that's going to last us a long time. What it does is it really helps us from being able to, when we're raising money, we're able to use these other dollars to help maintain our field and do other things and buying equipment for the team.
All right, sounds great. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Megan, let's talk first about how you guys came about to donating the board here at the park.
We really like to get involved with community athletics, and it seemed natural that we get involved with the Diamond Club and Rhinelander baseball because we've been a supporter through Chevy Youth Baseball and whatnot for several years. When we were approached by the Diamond Club to be a partial sponsor, we just felt like we had to jump on the chance to do something like this because, it's a field that so many leagues use and the park is used by so many. So,
what does it mean to GM to donate a board like this to Hodag Athletics and baseball?
It's a pretty exciting thing. It's pretty exciting that Rhinelander Toyota and Rhinelander GM were able to do this for the community because the old board was outdated and they were looking for updates and everything. So if it can make their life easier and improve just the overall facilities of the baseball diamond, it means a lot to us that we're able to be a part of the community.
And then donating the board like this, what is your hopes, I guess, in the future for the athletic program, maybe to spur other people to make donations like this? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always, I think, good to lead by example, and one of our values as a company is the value of being good community citizens, so we really do try to give back whenever possible, especially when it's the youth of our community. So if we could lead by example, and doing something like this could spur other businesses that are capable to do similar things, and just find a way anyway. Every little bit helps to support our community. And yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you from the community. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
All right, Dan, real quick, let's talk about what you think that this new scoreboard means to the Diamond Club, to the baseball program. You're Rebels coach and for the summertime. Let's kind of talk about just what it means to you to have this brand new scoreboard.
Well, it just completes our facility. We've done so much work over the last several years in order to get this to be a top-notch facility in the northern part of the state. It just adds to it completes the project here, Now we just need to keep maintaining, you know, the facility here. You know, it's one of the nicest places to play. We constantly hear comments from opposing teams how great our facility is, whereas 10 years ago teams didn't even want to come up here and play us because the facilities were in such disrepair. Now between the city, the Diamond Club, and organizations like Rhinelander GM, you know, with contributions and stuff, you know, we have a top-notch facility, which you know, actually it makes it great to inspire kids to want to come up through the system, play their Babe Ruth here, play high school ball here, play Legion ball here. You know, it just adds to the program.